Okay guys, so I'm back and I'm thinking this is just a piece of seam that I've cut off something. I'm going to whip stitch that across there. I've just sewn everything down. What colour will I use? Will I use that? Maybe I'll use that. Yes, I think I will. So we'll get a piece of this. Again, I'll use my threader. Just do my knot. And I am just going to stitch that. Do I want it across there or down there? No, I think I'll have it across there. Like that. No. No. I want to cover up that green, I think. Yeah. No, maybe I don't. Yes, I do. Covering up the green. Now, do I want it that side or that? No, I think I'll have it on that side. So, I'm just going to do a few stitches. Oops, that's about to come undone. A few stitches next to each other. Maybe 3. Because this is a wool, but it's not that thick. So very simple stitching. It's just like if it was a stick. Let's pretend it's a stick and you're stitching on a stick onto your work. And I don't want it to be perfect. It's not what it's meant to be. So you think it's not taking me very long, but actually I remember I paused it and I'll come back to it. It's going to take quite a while actually, so I'll probably have to pause it again. We'll see how we go. It's really quite a fun thing to do because you just make it up as you go. Of course, you don't have to use Japanese fabrics. You can use any fabrics that you like, that you feel like the colours work together. And of course, you could machine stitch everything down, but you don't get quite the same effect. Sometimes I want machine stitching, but this is more. I like this more with the hand stitching. And I think I'll end this. Is getting short, so I'll end it off. I even like the back. I'll end it off and just grab another one. I'm going to be late uploading this video today. It's already 6 o'clock. Okay. Sometimes I go back to my old habits of doing the knot, but this is actually better. The one that my sister taught me. Oh, I really am loving this now. I can't believe it took me all day to sort of get my mojo going with this. I mean, I've been working all day. I've been working on journals for orders and getting them done. But I just couldn't get myself going for this. Now, those ones are a little bit closer together, but I wanted to catch this. There we go. Oh, I like that. Okay, I'll show you in a sec. Whizzing along here. Okay, I'll keep that threaded because I might use that thread somewhere else. Okay, and then I pulled out, I love this stuff. This is, I mean, this was just this stuff that was meant for a display. It's kind of rolled up. This was where the edge was. And it's like this big sheet of this stuff that's, they drape it over a table. I might put that somewhere. I was thinking I might put it around there. But I actually think I quite like that. My mum would do that. And we're channeling mum today. But I was thinking I think I like that more. And I'm going to use, what thread will I use? Anything in here that's going to catch my, I don't know that I want to, oh, I might. Oh, what about that colour? That colour's nice. That's just a hand-dyed cotton. I just pick up these things. Like when I go to Australia, like we went to Embellishing because my sister-in-law's sister lives up there. Mum's got some things stored there. And there's just really fun little shops and things, like crafty shops. And so I just pick these sorts of, they have hand-dyed threads, hanks of them. And then sometimes they're not cheap, but we just share them, share the cost. And because they're big hanks of thread, I should use my threader. They're big hanks of thread, we all get quite a lot of it. But they're nice because they've got lots of colour in them. And this is just a piece of linen that my mum gave me. I don't know, she gave it to me. And I am going to stitch this down in a very random fashion. Might help if I get my stitch over the fabric, that would be helpful. I might hate it, might not hate it. Just sort of go with the flow, see what happens. Hopefully you can see because I've zoomed in a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. And I don't want to go off screen. And I don't want my stitches to be all regular and neat. I want them to be a little bit messy. Now I wonder, do I want to sort of twist it around? Maybe, yes, twisting it will be more interesting. So really you can do anything that you want. Whoops. Oh, I was holding on to that as well. I'm twisting it and holding on to my thread there. I couldn't find my thread to pull it a little bit tighter. Lulu! Oh, she can't hear me. She's got headphones on. She's still on her phone call with her friends. Okay, nearly there. That's a nice quick way to sort of cover your edge. And you don't cut it until you get to the end. So that way you don't have any wastage at all, because you've cut it too long. Okay, so let me just trim this off. And I think I'll just go over there, over the beginning of it. Doesn't really matter. It's like just going to make it more textural and thick. Okay, so there we have it. Oh, I like that. Okay, good. Okay. So I probably just need to put a little bit of stitching here and there. I was thinking I might put this somewhere, wasn't I? I've just got to go and drain my potatoes. I'll go and do that and then I'll come back. That's what I'll do. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I'm back. I've decided not to use this anywhere. I think I'm just going to do a little bit of random stitching here and there. And then I think it'll be done. I don't want to put too much on there. So I might just do a few little rows here. Oh, came unthreaded, didn't it? So just doing running stitch here. Might just do a couple of rows. I might just go right across to here. And I'll turn around. Love this colour, it's beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed making it, and everything is a challenge to me, but In the end, I enjoy myself, so that's good. And I like these variegated threads because you get just a nice little subtle change of colour that it just looks really nice. So you can see it just sort of changes. It's gone a bit more grey there, and I really like that. I'm going to do a few more rows. Where would I be if I didn't have my threader? I shouldn't say that. It'll probably, something will happen to it, and then I'll be really sorry. So I hope you can see it's just running stitch, just in rows. But I don't do my rows exactly the same. I don't know, I just have this thing. I don't like doing my rows exactly the same length. I vary the length. And I'd usually do them in groups of 3 or 5 or 7, a little bit uneven. Do one more row, and I think I'll come down here and start down here. Of course, this hemp is quite tough. It does go through, but you sort of have to use your strength to get the needle to go through, and I haven't got my thing on. I should put that on. Do one more stitch. Okay, now let's have a look, see how we're going. Oh, I like that. I might do a bit of, what will I do? Might do some, might stitch around there. Will I use this thread? No, maybe I'll use that thread. I'm going to change my thread. I'll leave that threaded just in case. I might do some stitches up there with this. I've got a knot, that would help. I might just do some little crosses, plus signs. Actually, I might go that way. Or maybe I'll just do a stitch like this for something different. Just make it up as you go. It's so much fun, honestly. It's really a lot of fun. And I'll come down here and I'll go back the other way. Oh yes, I like that. It's very subtle, but I like it. So it's kind of like it's part of the fabric. There we go. That's enough. Oh, I might do some down there as well. I'll do that after off the camera, and then it'll be in the photograph. Eventually I'll put everything onto Instagram. I'm way behind. I'm thinking I might upload my photographs to Instagram in groups of days, because I haven't done it for quite a long time and I am behind, as you know. And here I was going to go round, do a few rows around my fluffy. So here we go. And then I think it's going to be done. Just, I don't want to do my stitches too big. So I've got to keep myself under control and not do big dog's teeth stitches, as my mum would say. They're like dog's teeth. What are those big stitches? No, I did not drain my potatoes because they weren't boiling yet. So hopefully they're not all mushy by the time I go, because I'd like to finish this off now. Oh, good, Steph's here. Steffi? Steph? Show me your hair. I'm doing my video. Show me your hair. Oh, nice. My hubby's had his hair cut. First time since lockdown. Looking very swish. Steffi, can you check the potatoes if they need to be drained and put in the oven, please? Oh, I've got a helper here now.
What have to do with potatoes?
Oh, can you see if they're boiling and they need to be strained and then put in the oven? Please. Madam's still on the phone. She's been on the phone since, like, I don't know, right after lunch she went on the phone. And she's out to eat pizza tomorrow night with her friends. I mean, what a wag. At the age of 14. No, I'm really happy for her. She hasn't been doing much. Staying in. She's a good girl. Her friends said, oh, you want to go out roaming about town tomorrow afternoon? And Lily said, no, I'm only going out once. She understands, you know, got to be careful. Not too much going out. But I was very proud of her that she didn't even ask. She just told them no. Oh, I really like this. I'm doing one more row because, as you know, I like to do things in threes. Okay, nearly there. Okay, got to get round here, under there. Oh, okay. And nearly at the beginning, one more stitch. Okay. So all I have to do is do those stitches down there, and then I think that's enough. What does everybody think? Oh, one other thing that Mum would do that I'll try it, because we are being inspired by Mum, is she does these funny things. I don't know how she does it, but that goes over there. Let's see if I can. I better get a. I don't know if I've got any bigger ones here. I should do. That's going to be. That will do it. Let's thread that one. So this is a bit like that cotton, the DMC cotton. Can I thread it? Yes, just. Okay. So what Mum does is she goes down. Does she go down? She puts like a little tassel-y sort of thing there. Let me see if I like it. Probably make a big hole. No, I don't think I like it. You see, if I tie it, no, I think I'll cut it off. It's easily fixed. Those big holes will disappear. So I didn't like that. We'll give up that idea. I'll have to study Mum's work more to do that. And I just need to finish that little bit there, but that is my project. I'll finish that little bit there and then I'll photograph it. So that's inspired by Mum's favourite hobby, which is sewing and creating texture with her textiles. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will be seeing you again tomorrow. Bye.